They caught me once.
How'd it go?
They told on me.
Yeah, of course.
I was smoking a joint in the backyard thinking I was cool and by my fire pit, and they came out and I threw it in the fire pit thinking it would catch on fire, and it just sat there illuminated. Like it's a gas fire pit. It just sat there. And then they came out and smelled it. They're like, wait, are you smoking weed? And I was like, don't tell Mom. And they're like, Mom! And I was like, you guys bitches, you're grounded. And they're like, you're going to get grounded, Dad.
Do they smoke weed?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they do. I mean, I don't know. I think so, yeah. I called out Isla because I brought weed to Alabama, and I was like, I asked Leanne's cousin Stephanie if she wanted to get high. She went, no. And I said, have you ever smoked pot? She went, no. And I went, Isla has. And Isla was like, Dad, do you know what my daughters did the other day, Tom?
Coke?
No.
Oh, what?
They asked my body count.
They did? Did you go, and what's yours? I'll tell if you tell me yours.
I think they're both at 0. I'm almost positive they're both at 0. Maybe Georgia, I don't know, but I think they're both at 0. I really think they're both at 0.
Did you tell them?
Well, okay, I want to know how you feel about this.
Okay.
So we're at Leanne's lake house in Alabama, and they just put up pictures of her grandparents and all the fun times they had at the lake house before this part of the house was built, and when they all just lived in Granny and Pop's cabin, and they put up all these pictures. Mm-hmm. And I look at one of the pictures, and it's pictures of Leanne's grandfather and this guy laughing. And I said, who's the guy? And Leanne goes, that's my ex-boyfriend. And I was like, why the fuck would they have a picture of him up? She goes, I don't know. And I was like, why would you guys do this? And they're like, I don't know. It was a good memory.
Great. We love him. Yeah.
So I took the picture down, and I fucking hid it.
It's so childish. Keep going.
Yeah, fuck them. And so I was like, this is bullshit. I hid the picture. And then now there's just a hook. There's a bunch of pictures and a hook with no picture. And so we get into the car, and Isla goes, that was pretty fucked up. I go, yeah, right? There's that. And Georgia was like, yeah, that's really messed up. And then they're like, he was really cute. And I was like, wait, easy. And they're like, no, he's a good-looking guy. They're like, were your ex-girlfriends pretty? I was like, what do you think, I fuck dogs? And they're like, no, I mean, like, show us a picture of your ex-girlfriend. And I was like, well, not now. Like, when I met them, they were hot, you know? Yeah. I'm not going to pull them up now. And then Isla goes, wait, how many girlfriends have you had? I was like, I don't know, like 6, 7. And then she looks at me and she goes, wait, what's your body count? And I was like, oh, my God. I was like, are you being serious? And then Georgia starts laughing, and she's like, yeah, what's your body count? And I said 6. And they're like, what? They're like, that's all the people you've had sex with. And I was like, that should seem like a lot to you too. Like, I want you to be like, whoa, where did you meet all these people?
Yeah.
But they're like, that's it? And they're like, what's Mom's body count? And I was like, this conversation's over.
Oh, my God.
And they're like, wait, Mom's got more bodies than you? And I was like, shut the fuck up. And by the way, Leanne's in the front of the car with her dad. Her dad's deaf. He can't hear anything. So, like, the two of them are talking, and me and the two of us are whispering, and I know Leanne can hear what we're talking about. And she's just like, hold on, Daddy. What are y'all talking about back there? And I was like, nothing.